Allegations of misogyny and racism are being thrown at two high-ranking Fort Myers city officials tonight, and it stems from this open letter. It's written by an unnamed person or a group of people saying that they are city employees. They claim to feel, quote, an extreme fear of retaliation in the work environment, and they're blaming it on Fort Myers City Manager Marty Lawing and Assistant City Manager John Legge. The Night Beat's Justin Case joins us now live outside of City Hall. Justin, some city council members are now calling on the people who wrote this letter to take the next step. What do they mean by that?
That's right. Teresa Watkins Brown, who represents Ward 1, told me she is calling on the person or the people who wrote this open letter to come forward, bring the evidence, and approach a superior or HR to file a grievance. She said if nothing happens with that, then come forward to City Council and bring any evidence of wrongdoing, because she said it's going to take more than an anonymous letter for Council to fire two city employees. An anonymous letter sent to Fort Myers City Council members this week. Whoever wrote the open letter signed it on behalf of city employees and calls for the immediate firing of City Manager Marty Lawing and Assistant City Manager John Legge.
You asking me to fire the city manager, to fire the assistant city manager. I have no facts. You're anonymous. And, I don't know who you are.
Council members we spoke with say they need evidence. The person or group of unnamed people who say they are city employees say things like, quote, everyone is disappointed in him. Everyone thinks he's clueless, disconnected, uncaring, a misogynist, and a racist.
Accusations are rather strong. Now the next step is to go to credibility. Are they credible?
Council members who work with the city manager frequently told us they haven't personally seen what's being laid out in the letter, but they recognize that it could still be possible.
Maybe the city attorney, the human resources department, and the city manager, maybe we should have what is called an executive session where we go in and really talk about some things that we really know or what we really don't know.
Mayor Kevin Anderson told us he works with the city manager daily and says he would have come forward himself if he ever saw anything close to what's being outlined in the letter. The letter accuses Lawing of creating a culture of favoritism, discrimination, and disregard for employees and their needs.
It's got a fake email address, and there's no signatures on it, so there's no way to know if it's one disgruntled employee or if it's a handful.
And we have reached out to Lawing and Legge for a statement. We're still waiting to hear back. I also sent an email to the email address this open letter appears to have come from. We're still waiting to hear back from that one as well. And finally, we did request the personnel files and the reviews for both Lawing and Legge. We are waiting for those. Live on the Night Beat, Justin Case, Wink News.
All right, thank you, Justin.